Hola mi gente, welcome back to Kiss My Crafts. Um, Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. um, I thought I'd do a couple of flip throughs of the books I said I would, and it seems that you guys are interested in Wild Soul and Fragile World more than any other book, so we're gonna do them in one video. I'll start with Wild Soul because it's a little shorter than the Fragile World. Fragile World has a little bit more I need to discuss about. So, this is Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo, an Italian illustrator and artist. And she does beautiful ladies either with animals, which is the theme of this book, or flowers. I haven't seen anything other than that, but her illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. And most of the time, they're grayscale. So this book is hardcover, okay? Comes with a little note, pre-printed note. But she does sign these books and they are numbered. And they're hand numbered actually. I didn't know that when I bought it. I just wanted the book. This book is originally sold on only on Etsy. It has an okay price. I don't remember exactly what it is, but you have to pay a lot of shipping because it comes directly from the illustrator, and she's in Italy. So you pay. I think it was like, I might be mistaken, but somewhere around $30. Um, yeah, no, not doing that. But this came up on a recommended item on Amazon and I grabbed it. Did not waste any time and I'm glad I didn't because it's now not available. So it has a list of all the graphics that are in the book, another little note by the artist. And on the left side, you will find the name of the artwork. And then on the right side, you'll find the artwork. And they are grayscale. I don't know if I mentioned it. And this one is called Flamingo. And something about, when I looked at this book, something about the creature and the girl that they're with, they kind of resemble each other. Like in this case, she has a long neck. Not that she has a beak nose or anything like that, but she has a long neck, sort of like the flamingo. So they have a similarity, and she drew them very well. This is beautiful, and I've seen this one colored. Oh my goodness! Now the paper is really nice. It's thick. Um, Not the thickest that I've seen, but it is pretty decent. You can use markers. They're one-sided. I mean, you might mess up the name, but you got to protect the page after. Just put a piece of cardstock, cardboard, um, put a bunch of copy papers together. I wouldn't use the copy paper. I'd rather have some cardstock in between the pages. So it's pretty decent. This will look beautiful with marker. I've seen a lot of colored pencil as well. This one's called Kitten. Look at this one. I love it. Zebra. Eagle owl. I love what she's wearing. That's going to be fun to color. Panther. Ducks. Oh, so cute. Red Vulper. Afghan Hounds. So it appears that the artwork is named after whatever animal, bird, creature that the girl is posing with. Now you see how they look similar. Her hair looks similar to the dog's fur. And that's what I mean, that they have similarities. Not that she has a dog face, but her hair and the dog's hair are very similar. So I would color them to match if I dared to color. I don't know if I'm gonna color this. I will ruin it. Lemure. I would probably match the eyes. Maybe the hair color as well. Deer. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. Isn't that gorgeous? It's called Butterflies. Yes. Beautiful. Horse. I regret not buying 2 copies of this. Because I do want to color in it and I don't want to color in it. Chimpanzee. Look how beautiful this is. I love it. I love this artist. German Shepherd. It's my favorite dog. Lion. I love this. This is the cover. The cover graphic. Beautiful. Lamb. I love coloring pearls, and there's a lot on this page. Gorgeous. Look how beautiful her eyes are. I would make them like amber colored. Curl crested Aracari. Okay. Beautiful. Now these are available on Etsy if you're willing to pay the high shipping. Etsy now has the pay in 4 you can do, which makes it more affordable. Elephant, crystal jellyfish, peacock. This would be a fun one to color. Right? And she has other books on Etsy that I have my eye on. They did a cheaper version of one of her books, and I found it on Amazon, but it's not the artist edition. I like the artist editions. Like I said before, I'm a paper snob. Look how pretty. Rabbit. Okay, I think I gotta go a little faster, right? Something about giraffes. I just love them. Caracal. Beautiful. Parrot. I seen this one worked up. Oh, there's some really skilled colorists out there, and the way they work up these pages, it's just museum type stuff. Emperor penguins. Leopard. Calf. But see, she's got eyes like the calf. I love the way they drew these together. Long-haired cat. Their hair is similar. Brown bear of the background. I love what she has on. This is the only one I kind of don't like, even though it has a wolf and I love wolves. There's something about their eyes. I'm sorry. Just their eyes seem, I don't know. Ooey. They seem a little creepy. I don't know. What do you think? I think this is the last one. Yes. So you have a page where you can test your mediums if you want. And then back here, there's their social media, and they want you to use a hashtag if you do a coloring, if you complete a coloring page in one of her books. So that is Wild Soul by Grazia Salvo. Absolutely gorgeous book. And I'm very happy that I got it. I don't know. I can't say it enough. Okay, let's move on to, oops. I'm okay. Let's move on to Fragile World. Now, I'm not going to go through a flip through of both of them, but I will go to the similarities or the differences that I found so far. So this is the UK version and this is the US version. Now, off the bat, you can see the colors are more vivid on the UK version as opposed to the cover of the US version. And like I pointed out in my coloring haul video, there's a glaze. This is shiny and the black part is matte. Everything feels raised in this UK version. And you could see, and it's very slightly raised. Even the letters are raised. And his name, everything on anything that has color is raised. Let's put it that way. And the colors are much more vivid, as you can see. This has nothing raised, it's totally flat. And another difference, okay, we have an inside white cover on the US version. And the inside cover of the UK version is shiny. It's a different thickness as well. Now, here, this information page is different than what's in the US version. The first couple of pages is exactly the same. But this here, these are different. Okay. Now what this says here, it kind of says it up here. Okay. Now, the inside. Now, I didn't do a page-by-page comparison to see if all the images are exactly the same. I'm going to assume they are. I kind of did one of these things, and it kind of looks like they are. But also, and the back cover. Back cover is the same thing. You have the shiny glazed effect on the graphic, and then the cover on the background is matte. These letters aren't raised though, but everything else is and shiny. Okay, and on the US version, you don't get that. It's just totally flat. Now, and the color are more vivid on the UK version. Same white inside back, and then the pretty, this one has all his other books, coloring books that are available. And a QR code thing that you can scan. And it's that shiny cardstock type photo paper. However, to me, on the inside, the paper on the the UK version is bright white. Okay. Bright white or cream, one's not better than the other. It's a matter of preference. The US version is an off-white. It's not bright white. It's a cream color. Let me see if we can open the same page. And you can see the difference in the color of the paper. This is cream or off-white, and this is the UK version is bright white. I prefer the cream or off-white, however you want to call it. I prefer it. I'm not sure why, but I just do. And another difference that I found is the US version, the paper to me feels thicker. Yeah, it feels thicker to me. Now, there's something about flicking paper that people do, and they can tell when a paper is thicker. But this paper, definitely, the US version, the paper is thicker. So, although the cover on the UK version is much nicer, same graphic, but it's just laid out nicer with the raised graphics and letters and the shininess of the, like it's glazed. That is nicer, but I prefer the off-white colored page and the thickness of the US version. So we'll do a quick flip through because this book is absolutely fabulous. I wish it was one-sided, but you can't have it all, right? So you get a name page, information, website, social media. Look how beautiful. Don't be afraid to break the spine. Don't be. I love this. Now, this is called Fragile World, and each page, each animal is either endangered or close to being endangered. And in the back of the book, it'll tell you a little paragraph about each creature or animal, bird that they show in this book. I've seen a lot of these pages colored already. This is one of my favorites. Isn't that beautiful? He's just so talented. Look at that smile. Like he's about to do something bad or he just finished doing something bad. Looks very mischievous. Love, 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 love this page. Now, I would use my Derwent Intense pencils, brush markers, because there's so much details. Even though colored pencil would take probably really well in these books, it's a lot. It's a lot. You have to have the patience or the time to color each and every little fish with a colored pencil. I mean, it can be done, and people have done it. This is one that I've seen. He has another baboon in another book with a different background, but it's a popular one that people color. It's beautiful. They color it beautifully. I should hold it up like this, right? I need to figure out how to do overhead the proper way. I don't get it right. I also can't hold it up like that and change the page at the same time. How's that? I love these pages here. I just love pandas. Beautiful. He looks like he's going real slow in the water because he sees some prey. And this may just be what he's going after. Fly away, fly away. Last meal right here. He's got a little fish in his mouth. That's going to be your last meal if you don't get away. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look, Whitney, owls. They're beautiful. Look at their eyes. I'm glad to have two copies. I'll leave the UK clean, the UK version clean, and then I'll color in the US version. I'll screw this one up. I am going to practice in an older book that I have two of. You saw it in my last video. I ordered a second copy because it was like $8 and change. So I was like, okay, since I messed up the first copy, I'll get another copy, keep that one clean, and practice in the one that I messed up. Beautiful. This colorized, yep, that's that. This would make a beautiful diamond painting. Oh my God, someone needs to pick him up and license him for diamond painting. He has a book called Color Morphia where it shows some of his illustrations colored and beautiful. I need to get that book. Love it. See, he's got a whole scene on his back. Look at the two wolves playing right there. I'm not sure what these are called. Some kind of lizard. He's cute. Reminds me of Bubba from the remake of the Planet of the Apes. Look at the koala. I love koala as well. He's got his baby. She got her baby. Look at them big ass mamma jammas. Those little sailboats better hurry up because if this sucker goes to the surface, they're done. I think some of these, like this one, should have been a double page spread. That would have been awesome. Instead of this one. Wait, I'm going ahead of myself, flipping it that way. These two are ready to throw down. Y'all want to borrow my melee machete? all the little intricate details. It's just beautiful. And the difference between this book and his earlier books is the earlier books were like a search. Um, you searched for certain things, and there were a lot of little doodles within the actual subject of the graphic or the illustration. So there were like random things drawn into the page. These two last books that he did are not like that. These are more themed to endangered species and our world, and they're just fabulous. They're just fabulous. I love them. They're my favorite. Mythomorphia was my favorite before, but no, this one right here is my top of his books, definitely. And Worlds Within Worlds it comes a close second. Beautiful. And I love that it's a lot of the shading is done for you. So it's easy. It looks intimidating, but it won't be because the shading is done. Okay? Even if you do all one color, the shading is done. You can go back and do a little bit more of the where the shading is, go in a little darker or use a darker color. Use like two or three of the same color family. You have a light, a medium, a dark. Oh my goodness, mi gente. I should practice what I preach because I get intimidated too because since I messed up royally on that other book. But I gotta get that. I gotta get over that. I gotta conquer my fears. Look at that. Woof. That's sweet. It's a nice double page spread. Beautiful. Don't you just love it? Are you on Amazon right now? Because it is available. If you want the UK version, that's on the Book Depository's website. But you checking it out, right? Okay, so here's where they tell you about the animals. Now, it's telling you page numbers, but the pages aren't numbered. I didn't see any numbers on any of these pages. But they do tell you which ones are endangered, which ones are vulnerable to be endangered. Um, yeah, very interesting. And you can color these little graphics. You can also use these pages to test out your mediums. No problem. So it's a few pages of all the animals in this book. Okay, because they don't give you a blank test page. So I would use these pages just to test my mediums. And I want to show you one more book, which I showed in my previous video, my Amazon haul. But I didn't really talk about the gist of the book. Oops. I bought this while watching Jeffrey Morrison's coloring video. He's working on a book of the same name, but a different cover, different version. And it's called Mystery Colors. And it is a color by number. The illustrations are by Joe Bartos, and they show him on the back flap, kind of little caricature of him and a little bit of synopsis. Um, the book is nicely made, and you have your answer key in the back, which I'm trying not to look at because I'm trying to find the page that has all your colors that you should have ready. Okay, so in the front tells you a little bit about the book and then all the colors that you need, and you can basically just see what color it is. You have a black, a dark gray, light gray, white. You have a light brown, medium brown, dark brown, a red and orange, a light, I would say light orange, yellow, and you get those ready, and then you pick what you're gonna color, but you can't tell what it is until you color it a little bit. Now I looked through it, I kind of flipped through it. Oh, sorry. And there were some pages that I could make out what the animal is, but for the most part, You can't. So I'm not going to do a flip through of it, of each page, but you get the idea. Some are landscape, some are portrait. But when I was watching Jeffrey, it has a lot of stuff that you can color. I went right on Amazon, and that video enabled me, to go there and blindly throw one of these in my cart and check out. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $12. Don't hold me to it, but I'll link it down below because it's still available last I looked. But it's interesting, and this is great for someone that is intimidated by coloring or has a hard time choosing colors. Your color key is on the bottom of each page. And that, I love that. I don't have to go to the front. I don't have to flip to the back. I don't have to go to the inside cover because some of the color by numbers come like that. And it's just annoying. You know what I mean? So, yeah, mi gente, I'll link these, well, the ones available, I'll link them down below. If you want, I will link the Wild Soul that's on Etsy, that's available on Etsy down below. And then, mi gente, if you don't see the links, you really, Joe, let me know. And I'll put them up because I do forget. And I apologize for that. But yeah, pretty cool. I will be hopefully soon doing some actual coloring, because I have my alcohol markers that I want to try. And I want to try in this book, which was sent to me by Whitney, with a set of beautiful markers, which I can't grab a hold of right now, or maybe I could. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, I could. I'll be right there. Wait, stare at that for a second. Where I have my I got kind of a barrier here, so I got to go around things in order to get to the middle of the room. Where are they? Oops. Okay, so Whitney got me these markers. These are alcohol markers. They have the brush nib on one end and I think the small nib or maybe the chisel on the other end. And this is grayscale. Although the paper's thin, it's one-sided. So all I gotta do, and I took some watercolor paper because I trust it more, is protect my next page with something in between, because these grayscales look beautiful in markers. This is called Enchanted Sea by Molly Harrison. Now she has adult this edition books on Etsy that are affordable, and if I remember correctly, they ship free because they're also shipped from the States. Look how beautiful these are. Look at the little merbaby. These are all mermaids, enchanted mermaids. Isn't she gorgeous? They're sexy, they're pretty. They don't have gigantic heads and big eyes. Not that there's anything wrong, because I have plenty of big head chicks in diamond paintings, and I have big head chicks in coloring books too. But this is a little, they're a little more normal, and I can practice with my markers. And I can't practice too much on the skin because they're small. It's just more background than it is character. But I can do a little bit of skin practicing. Mira, está mamando. The mer baby, it feeds just like a regular baby. These are gorgeous illustrations. I want to get more of her books, but I want the artist editions. And these markers are by Artify. Wait. And they come in this really cool case. Sorry. So I forget how much there are in here. There's 48, I believe it is. Oh, it's the chisel, nib, and then you have the brush nib. And it's a flexible brush nib. And the reason I say that is because some brush markers are really hard. So they're not as flexible like the Tombow brush markers. It looks like a brush, but it's a harder nib. But yeah, I wanna use these, and I wanna use the ones that I bought for myself from Cali Art. Those are chisel, and the other side is not a brush. It's the small little nibs. Anyway, mi gente, thank you for joining me. Um, these books will be linked down below if in case you're interested in them. Wild Soul is only available on Etsy. The last I looked, it's no longer available on Amazon. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will continue to enjoy the videos on my channel. And I want to thank you all for the support, the love, the wonderful comments, and for just being you. So you know what to do. Until my next video, besos. Oh, I did it backwards. Take care of yourselves and besos. Mwah.